morning. Today we're going to present our proposal for the Office of Academic Affairs. We're going to talk about our movie night idea. I'm Eric O'Neill. This is Sean Gustafson. This is Chandler LeCave. Unfortunately, Anthony Yando can't join us this evening because of the death in the family. I'm going to turn it over to Sean, who's going to talk about the basics of our proposal.
All right, well, let's start with the problem. The problem is plenty of our students on campus don't have enough time to go do recreational things off campus. So what we propose is that we implement a movie night on campus so that they can have some recreation time on campus that is like right next to their door. Also, we hope that the community students will get involved as well, because if there's a movie night on campus, why not after class come on down to the student center and watch a movie. Let's see. We have plenty of available resources in the student center already. We have the theater. We have concession stands there, so we'll be able to hand out popcorn and drinks and all that good stuff. The theater is already pretty big, so that way we can have plenty of students come to the movie night. The plan is to have it all implemented by fall of 2014. We're hoping that every Wednesday night we can have a movie showing, maybe sometimes 2 movies if we're lucky. The concessions served, we're going to have candy and popcorn and drinks, and we're hoping that all that can be free. If not, you can choose to charge for it. And the budget will be $15 grand, and we're hoping to come under that, so that way we have a little bit of playroom with it. How we're going to do it, we're going to propose it to the campus activity board and the Office of Resident Life, and hopefully they will agree to have a committee formed to where they can run the event, provide staff for the event, hand out concessions, take tickets, everything that needs to go into making sure this is a smooth event. We have to purchase some equipment because we don't have it in the student center already. We're going to need to purchase a popcorn machine, a refrigerator for the drinks. We're going to have to stock the popcorn and the candy and the drinks. Let's see. And then I'm going to turn it over to Chandler, and he's going to discuss the costs.
Okay, well, hi, I'm Chandler LeCave, and I'm going to be talking about the costs of our proposed movie night. As far as licensing goes, we're going to have to plan accordingly for 12 movies throughout the semester. So 12 movies would be 12 licensing, and at roughly $600 for each licensing, it would come out to about $7,200 just for the movie licensing. And it could be less if we play older movies, movies that aren't as popular, or that's why we have that extra budget, playroom, so that we can choose to play newer movies if they're more popular, or students want newer movies. We have that option. Looking at an industrial popcorn machine, we found one that would cost roughly $750, and of course that would be a one-time fee. And and then for the drinks, throughout the semester, this is just a ballpark estimate. It'd be $4,800 for drinks and snacks, and all the concessions, all the food costs, and everything else. And then what other costs we have left over is $720 just for maintenance if needed, janitors, cleaning up the theater, those sorts of things. And we still of course have playroom, and if cost goes up or there's a big mess, we've got room for error. So now I'm going to turn it over to Eric.
Okay, I'm going to talk about a few reasons that we believe this project will be successful and a few risks involved in this project. The first thing I'm going to mention is the demand for movies. Our survey has helped us estimate that SPSU students collectively watch about 1,100 movies every week. If just a few of those students decide to watch a movie in the student center instead of another venue, we think our attendance goals will be met. Movie night has very few startup costs. Most of the costs are on a per showing basis. We just have a few pieces of equipment we want to install in an existing area in the student center, and then every additional cost will be per showing for concessions and licensing. We believe that movie night is going to scale really well. We think it will be successful for future semesters with additional funding, and if attendance is higher than we anticipated, the extra cost can be just buying new concession items and perhaps paying for additional licensing fees with a larger audience. One risk involved in this project is the licensing of the movies. The license costs are highly variable and can vary significantly between two movies or the same movie being shown on two different occasions. The sources that we found put the costs at about $300 to $600 per showing. However, there were some estimates of a much higher cost than that. We believe that if the event is successful, these higher licensing costs could be compensated for by charging admission, which is an option available under most of these licenses. If this event is successful, it is going to draw a lot more students to campus after class hours, and it's hard to estimate the extra cost that will demand from the university. Extra security will need to be on hand, and the student center may need extra staff hours. However, we think that more students on campus is a good thing for the university, because these students might be dining on campus or might be visiting the student lounge, buying some time on the TV or the pool table. And we think that students just hanging out together on campus is beneficial to the university. So we think this project is going to be very successful. There are few startup costs. It uses an existing facility, so there's very little risk to the university, and this project can be continued for future semesters. So we hope that you will consider this project and help us make movie night a reality. Thank you for your time.